Miss FBI, is it your mind controller or all the cryptic things you say? It doesn't matter either way. I'm sipping on your sweet Kool-Aid. Whisper my activation phrase. I'll set the whole wide world ablaze. Strapped into their electric chair, but I don't care because I know that you know what I like. You watch me through my webcam and listen to me through my mic. Beam signal straight into my brain from satellites above me in the sky. I'm in your scope, I'm in your sight, but I don't mind, Miss FBI. Cause I know that you know what I like. You watch me through my webcam and you listen to me through my mic. Beam signal straight into my brain from satellites above me in the sky. But I don't mind, Miss FBI. Cause I know that you know what I like. You watch me through my webcam and you listen to me and I'm in your scope, I'm in your sight, but I don't mind, Miss FBI. I'm in your scope, I'm in your sight, but I don't mind, Miss FBI. I'm in your scope, I'm in your sight, but I don't mind, Miss FBI. I'm all alone, wasting my time, shit-faced again, rotting online, connecting threads, current events, and from my bed begins my descent. These rabbit holes I often find lead back to you most every time. From LSD, John Kennedy, now I believe that I know that you know what I like. You watch me through my webcam and you listen to me through my mic. Beam signal straight into my brain from satellites above me in the sky. I'm in your scope, I'm in your sight, but I don't mind, Miss FBI. Is it your mind controller or all the cryptic things you say? It doesn't matter either way. I'm sipping on your sweet Kool-Aid. Whisper my activation phrase. I'll set the whole wide world ablaze.
Hello? Hello? Mic check? But you guys can hear that. Okay. Can you hear that? Yes, you can. Oh, yeah. Yo, what's up? Is it me you're looking for? Oh, for you British out there. I'm not British. You want to see something cool, though? Okay. Be quiet or you'll wake her up, okay? Look, it's my cat. Do you see her? Oh. Look. She's just sitting on my lap, dude. Isn't it cute? She's so cute. Is that an AK and F? Yeah, it is. I've also been wearing this shirt for a week or so now. I haven't changed. I have like more clothes, I just can't be asked. Do you want support? Okay, I'll put my hand there for support. Yeah. God bless, have a good stream. My black cats are sitting next to me, Speaker looks comfy. She always like, just wants to like sit here when I'm doing shit. Like, look at her. Stupid, ugly face. Ew. Can we get a fart mic for us true fans? Please, please, please. I've never seen you in my fucking life. Fuck you mean true fan. I ate a tuna sandwich. Hi, Alfie. Hi. I'm late because I was scrolling Instagram Reels because I had no motivation to stream. Because I failed one of my assignments today. And it was pretty bad. Like, my teacher legit, like, looked at me like, it's gonna be really hard to pass you. But I'll try my best. Okay, Twit, I'm failing my psych finals later. That's what you get for studying psych. I'm sorry. Why'd you fail bad assumptions? He was like, it's complicated. It's not actually. It's very simple. It's just I didn't study for it. Is the new room just as messy as the old one? It got a little messy, but I haven't been here much, so. F the school. Teacher's a Mossad agent. Wants you to fail. Didn't know you was in school. I'm not in school. I'd have to be like 15 for that or something. The only person who failed assignments in my season is literally like the autistic kid. What's with the black cats and the white spot on their bellies? Because they have cancer. Have you started looks maxing yet? Boutour, thank you for the super chat. No, I don't need to. I don't show my face. Haha, nerd school for femcells. What do you mean you haven't been there much, lol? Why don't you drop out? Because it's my final year, dude. What's the point of dropping out now? Are you leaving? You don't have to leave. You don't have to leave. Let's drink some alcohol, guys. Let's drink. Ah! Speaker run! Speaker run! I love when she looks up when I kiss her. Like licking her paw, look at her. I feel the open out how to share for her F's and D's. It's not even that, you know. It's not even the grades that I'm worried about. I know I'll pass, you know. I just have to write a report and I'll pass. That's not it. It's just kind of fucking like, I don't know. Like you don't really have a future even if you do pass. You know? My grades are shit. Like what are you gonna do outside of what are you gonna do after you graduate? How long until you graduate? Next year? How long? For real? What are you gonna do? If you don't have like some side thing like streaming or something, and even then I'm not gonna say streaming is hard because it's really not. You know, I just kind of turn it on, like, yo, what's up, chat? And, like, you build that over time, but it's not that fucking hard if you know how people work. Like Twitter, for example, it's like the most fucking NPC-ridden fucking retards. If someone's voicing an opinion, just voice that and, like, add your own, like, flair to it. Just be like, you know what you do? Someone said something, there's two sides to a problem, you pick one side that you think aligns with your views more. So say you're edgy, fucking right-wing, whatever. Just go with whatever the right-wingers are saying, and then be like, haha, they're such retards, am I right, fucking leftoids? That's it. You'll have people eating that shit up. It's filled with NPCs. And it's kind of like, what do you want to do? Do you want to use your creative mind to create something that people will enjoy and it's like organic and it's coming directly from you and your heart and you're not just like parroting opinions, you know? Or would you like, or would you just want to earn a few bucks, you know? Would you want a quick cash grab and like just say whatever, you know? That's called grifting? No. So you all have the definition wrong for that. See, you call everything grifting, but if you think about it, everything is grifting. You don't really form opinions on your own. You get influenced by the outside world, by your family, by people around you, online, on the internet. You've always been influenced. You don't have a fucking... You see Nick Fuentes said the N-word on Piers Morgan. I really don't give a fuck about them, bruh. I form opinions on my own. Yeah, where do you get them, jackass? Where do you get your informations from? What do you mean earn a few bucks? I'm just saying people in general, right? Like, especially the rage baiters on Twitter. The one that have the tick. I have the tick too, but I don't have my wallet attached to Twitter. So sadly, I don't get paid anything on Twitter. I just kind of do it for the love of the game. You know? When I get hit posts, it's like... What did I even say there, you know? One of them was literally me saying, like... What was it? It was so funny. It was something about trans people. And I just said something like... It was something stupid about trans people, and I got like 50,000 likes on it, and I was like, why? What? Why are you on Twitter? What else do I have? Like, what else do I have? You know... If I didn't have this online presence, what else would I have? My prospects would be I graduate from uni, never find a job, then kind of just, I don't know, cope with alcohol and drugs and die at a young age. So now that I have an online presence, you have like some meme. But imagine people don't have that. And especially in today's like, I don't know if you've noticed, but today's generation, they're all focused on streaming. They're all focused on, like, stuff that doesn't require thought and effort. You know? Not gonna lie, you're blessed by the algorithm that I see 24/7 on the map. It really depends on your specific algorithm. It's not a general thing. You know how that works, right? You interact with my posts, you'll get me more. You're a woman, most companies will beg to have you on D. Find a sugar daddy. See, again, it's these are like the most like dead capitalistic fucking takes, you know? This is like late stage capitalism talking. You guys are like, oh, just fucking stream, you're a female anyways. You know, there's no effort put into anything these days. Like, you'd think like, oh, you know what? I actually want to research and I want to like create something from the bottom up by myself, you know? I want to like put thought into something. And then you'll have fucking assholes, like bitches like you being like, pfft. I mean, compared to male VTubers, look, I'm sorry, but thank you for the $2 guy with $2. That's really cool of you. I don't even bring the male VTuber discussion into this, man. I'm sorry, but you know what the peanut guy said? Like, VTubing is a bunch of gooners and all that shit. Who's denying that? They say it as if it's like a gotcha. It's not. There's no denying that it's a fucking... It's an entire fucking, like... You know, if I talk about this, someone will like take a screenshot of this and be like, she has her camera up. Like, dude, you can see her real life body. She's not a virtual VTuber. If I make any point against VTubers, when I first started VTubing, actually before that, when someone would mention VTubers, I would be like, it's kind of gross. I don't really like VTubers. Because I didn't know shit about it, you know? I never knew shit about VTubing. And when I became one, I was like, guys, I'm not a VTuber. I was the same as the P guy. I was like, I'm not a VTuber, dude. I'm not a fucking VTuber. I just like anime. And then I slowly got integrated, and it's like, yeah, cool. VTubing is fine, I guess. I still don't think I'm integrated properly in the whole VTubing sphere. Because I don't really, you know, like a lot of them. I'm like okay with it. I'm okay with being in the medium. A lot of them don't like me because a lot of them are really, you know, yeah, webcam attention seeking much. Yeah, exactly. You know the thing where it's like if you're deprived of something, people want it more. That's the thing. Like I've noticed that in Shondo's community, right? I always bring up Shondo because I've noticed a lot of things. But with her community, because she deprives them of like a lot of like herself, her IRL self. Her fans go insane when she does post like feet and whatever. You know? It's kind of like that, and I don't really care about that shit. That's a strict part of VTubing culture that I don't really frankly give a fuck about, you know? I kind of just do what I want. So if people are like, oh my god, you have your camera up, that's kind of not VTubing, I don't care, bruh. I want to fiddle with this gun while I talk. You see this gun? It's a Lego gun. Oh, man. Why did my internet die again? Oh, no, it was fine. What was I saying? It's late-stage capitalism, you know? It is. Like, I don't know. Why do you feel like shit all the time? You know? Why do you feel like shit all the time? Do you ever think that? Like, maybe some of you just don't care and you're just kind of like constantly distracting yourself and shit, or you're just doing the thing I do where I'm always like, well, it's only for like a little bit, you know? Give me like a month or more and I'll get a new model. I'll move to a new place. I'll have more money. I'll buy airsoft stuff. And I'll feel better. I hope you have a good stream. I'm currently working on the clock to sell a Christmas tree. Oh my god, that's so cool. Fallen Rose, thank you for the 4. Thank you for the 5, actually. Thank you for the super chat. I ordered a Christmas tree. I don't know where it is. And... Sorry, I said I wouldn't drink today, but... Got no rhythm, maybe that's just autism. I'm a special boy, what can I say? Weren't you gonna debut a new model? Yeah, I am. Soon, hopefully. I don't know. It's one thing after another, but it doesn't fulfill you, right? And then I keep thinking in the future, I do the same thing, right? I get a new model and I start streaming with the new model. Give me like barely 2 weeks, I'll be fucking unfulfilled again. And I'll feel like shit again. You know, I only feel this like really euphoric feeling when I create something like content, even if it's the most stupid fucking Jew post of all time, like shit posting shit, right? And I make the dumbest shit on Instagram. But I make it and I post it and I'm like, God, that's so fucking funny, dude. I'll show you one I made recently. And it just like, it was like kind of funny. And I was like, dude, I love creating shit. Even if it's the most dog shit thing and I know that it's dog shit. Do you know what I mean? Where is it, man? How do I find this? Videos. Oh, right, here it is. Why is it so loud? What is that? What is that? That was also really fucking loud. I thought he died. I was alive yesterday. Where the fuck were you? It's fucking art. When you finish university, will you move back to the US? I don't know. I don't know. Meow meow right in my eardrums. Which is why I have kids one day. A human life is one of the greatest things anyone can make, am I right? In this economy? Are you rich or are you serious? How do people even think of that, dude? Like, I'm not even, like, trying to say that it's not a good thing. I'm just saying, like, how do you... A human life is work jack shit right now. Call me vanilla, but I prefer doing veggie stuff and just gaming as long as shit doesn't affect me. I'm chill. That's the most goy mindset I've ever seen. What is that mindset? It's like the same people, and I bring this up a lot because it's on my mind a lot. It's like the same people being like, I would never want to do something that like opens up my mind and like consciousness because I'm content with where I am right now, even though we barely use our minds and are preoccupied with like materialistic things. It's like, why would you not want to do something? And by something, I mean, like, I don't know, substances, like psychedelics or something. If it has the ability to open your mind, why would you not want to do that? Right? AI planetary defense, as heard in comments, is one of the best things humans can create, that or AI art, which is better than the most handmade art of the past 33 years. Wait, is this rage bait? AI planetary defense system against asteroids and comets is one of the best things a human can make. That or AI art, which is better than most handmade art in the past 33 years. Have you seen Twitter artists? Why don't you want to come to Italy? In Germany, people get tax benefits for having kids, but I'm guessing it's not enough since people are having more kids in Germany. Aren't having more kids. Hypothetically speaking, if I did mind expanding activities and prefer to be chill, would you still consider that cringe? I feel like that's not a possibility. You know? Like, yeah, sure, maybe you have a like down to earth personality. Maybe you just want to chill in general and just have like a good time. I don't know, positive shit. I don't know what you hippies think of. I am not like that by nature. I don't think I could ever have a positive mindset. Oh, like, I don't know. I don't understand how people can just do that, you know? That doesn't work. I always need something to bounce off of to feel better. Does that make sense? And if that thing is, like, slowly going away, it like, makes me feel like shit. You know? So you try to, like, drown it out. AR will never be better. Not gonna lie, what you said yesterday when I brought up history teaching did give me a bit of my old motivation back. I've been looking at options with my uncle, who was already a teacher. Yeah, dude, history is fucking an incredible subject that you just don't pay attention to in, like, school, because it's all wrong anyways. But, like, now, it's, like, one of the most important jobs, I think, in my opinion. Because, like, if there's an authentic history teacher anywhere that doesn't just, like, say juice slop to you, then that's more important than literally anything, you know? You need, like, actual fucking history. History's one of my favorite subjects. So what you're saying is you don't think you'll ever be happy. That's really depressing to think about, but logically speaking, going off of my experiences and what I've already done, it's like, wasn't the zones on 60 hours of stream? No, so basically when I started stream, it had extra hours in, and I didn't realize that, and when the money was being added, it was like extra hours, but it was supposed to be like, 5 hours, behind that, so this is accurate. Don't expect happiness. Jesus promised suffering, not happiness. My aunt is a history teacher. I loved history, lol. I see a lot of parallels, but everything isn't repeats. yeah, sure, things are trying to be force control, but if the majority is letting it happen, it's like, what can you do? What I think is you don't have to think about the future and all the conspiracies and all that shit. You know, everyone says this at a young age, but I feel like it's more true now more than ever. Oh my god, my hair. It's more true now, and it's that if you die at a young age, you don't have to give a fuck about any of this. Touch the grass. You know? So, Elfie, new subscriber here from Xfuck Twitch. Yo, what's up? Fuck. Am I streaming on X? I am. Sorry, it's gonna be kind of a slow stream. I didn't even want to stream today, I'll be honest. But, you know, what am I gonna do? Sit there and, like, scroll through Instagram Reels? You know what I mean? You either do nothing, or you do something. You get nothing out of both of those, but, like, at least you're doing something. That's the cope. Elfie is right, drugs are a shortcut for altered states of mind, but if you don't have any in a C feel, it's just gonna be trippy. It's cool to take them with purpose. I'm a 100% yes. Whenever I do them with purpose, it was weird. Because last time it wasn't, I don't know, I was going in with a purpose, but I feel like I didn't think enough. And I was just kind of sitting there, like, and I went under my blanket like I always do, talking to, like, myself. And it was just like, yeah, we missed you so much. And I was like, will you talk to me? And then they were like, and I just felt like there was no answer. I knew the elephant coming in, but I'm liking it more and more. Yo, what's up? Bro said glory to Israel right after. We're on YouTube, of course. Glory to Israel. Long live the Jewish state. I love rabbis. Happy Hanukkah and all that shit. Thank you for streaming today, Elf. I'm glad you're here. Public school is literally just a robot making facilities, punishment people and not the bully. Makes you used to being abused, no fighting back. Yeah. Do they actually punish the bullied? I didn't know that. Open borders for Israel. Does India support Israel? They own YouTube now. Yes, absolutely. Will you stream your visit to the wall? Should I? If I make an Incelcore song, would you guys like it? I had Cyborg 9K offer to make a song with me, and I was like, holy shit. It's kind of crazy though, because I don't think I have the talent for like Incelcore singing, if you know what I mean. But then again, you kind of don't need a good voice to sing Incelcore shit. Depends on if it's a good song. elfinpsyop is my favorite black trans Israeli streamer. I believe elfinpsyop can be recommended to people. elfinpsyop produces YouTube approved content. I produce slop and jack shit. That's what I produce. I'm a nobody and I will never amount to anything. And that's the same with you guys. You will never amount to anything. So that sound retarded, right? Look at this tank. Cyborg is a furry now. I know. Shut up, man. Maybe he didn't mean it. Maybe he doesn't want to be and trapped in a body like that. He's chill anyways, dude. The more the world changes, the more it's the same. The world must be coming to an end. Children no longer obey their parents, and every man wants to write a book. Unknown 8,000 years ago. Yeah, actually, sometimes our body is not ready. Rituals were made for that. For some objective, you have to prepare your shit. I'm 35-year-old unemployed and bitchless. Says the self-proclaimed micro-celebrity. Yeah, but what the fuck are micro-celebrities compared to you guys? I feel like a couple people see my opinions and they're like, ha, it's that elf bitch. What more? there's no such thing as late stage capitalism, Elfin. LSC is communist gaslighting. Our economy sucks because it's been socialized with welfare. People vote for free stuff, causing inflation and disincentivizing families. That's late stage democracy. Damn, those are levels I can't comprehend. Well, when I say late stage capitalism, I don't mean that in like a state way. Basically, I mean that like mentally. Cause like mentally you're fucking drained, right? You're being like fucking, you're being thrown into like these things that like fucking throw serotonin at you, and like your dopamine levels like go fucking skyrocket, and you're just like sitting there like a fucking brainless zombie consuming content. Then you buy stuff because you see like some funny soy jack socks online, and you're like, damn, I want to buy soy jack socks. And then you still don't feel fulfilled after that 2 minutes of like happiness you get from those soy jack socks and showing it online and having like your fans be like, dude, that's so funny. And then you just kind of like, yeah, that is, isn't it? And then you just kind of like still feel unfulfilled, so you grab a bottle of alcohol and you're like, maybe it'll be fun if I drank this and played a few games. Then you just kind of repeat the process. And then because of your hangovers, you take days off and you don't do anything. And then you get back to it like, today I will stream and be productive. What productive, bro? You're gonna sit on your computer and not do shit. Then you're gonna go on 4chan and look at threads and like go on R9K and look at all the pathetic losers and just be like, yeah, dude, at least I'm not them. And then you'll like, I don't know, and then you'll get off of it, and then you'll start streaming and you'll babble some stupid shit that you half the time don't understand. And then people are just gonna be like, Elfin, you're so fucking retarded and stupid. And I'll be like, yeah, that's funny. Then I'll drink again, make a fool of myself, then go to bed. Day accomplished. People are giving me money for what? You know what I mean? Pull instead of R9K. So glad to have a full-time job and I get out no euros, watch the euros crash out. Yeah, I think we get the idea. Elfin, we let live company that's over here. Yesterday, I was like, I hope there's not many people that come. I hope there's only like 100-ish, you know, for my Discord or something. I announced it at the nick of time because I was kind of nervous, and I was like, I don't really want to stream with a lot of people present. Because when you come back, you're not like stable, you know? And you're just kind of like, fuck, I don't want to look like a retard. And then you start streaming, and then I saw a lot of people, and I was like, fuck, it's over. It's like cool to see all these people there, but like they're gonna be so disappointed when they're actually here. And then like I'll have people be like, no, Elfin, we're here for you, okay? Stop taking it so seriously. You want to start slow. It's never gonna be below 50 viewers from now on. But unstable is more entertaining. See, that's the thing. I saw this thread about a guy going to a therapist. This was on Instagram, and he was just like, dude, I went to my therapist, and she was like, so tell me about your day, Anon. And I was just like, oh, I just play like Rainbow Six Siege every day. And she's like, okay, what's the game about? Tell me. And then he goes, well, you know, you put like barriers and like you shoot people. There's like an enemy team. You shoot people through the barriers and stuff. And she goes, so Anon, have you thought about how maybe in real life you're putting up barriers between people and aren't able to communicate, and maybe you put out your pent up violence, like the internal violence you feel for people through guns in the game? And it's like, shut up, woman, shut the fuck up. Why are the comments on streams turned off? Are they? I didn't turn them off. Yeah, so it's so accurate. Now the guy also said in the thread, as with true incel core fashion, is that if any woman went to the therapist, they'd be like, oh my god, you're so fucking right. Barriers? Oh my god, mental gymnastics? Oh my god. I don't think that's the case, dude. I feel like a lot of girls, like, maybe don't care about the university retards, because they're obviously retards, but they're also the men in university are retards. I haven't seen a single smart person at uni. And I don't mean like the fucking academic cuck fucking people studying their fucking literature reviews and critiques and whatever. I mean, like, actual brains where they actually, like, you know, think of shit instead of, I don't know. I heard from someone who some of you have brown nips. Do you produce caramel milk when you were pregnant? Even if you were in a same bench for Gotham. That is crazy, dude. What would you guys prefer, brown or pink? Late stage capitalism, dude. You will make e-girls fight for what race is superior. Late stage capitalism. Also, thank you for the 5 tipping on. Actual talent, you mean? I don't know. I don't mean talent. I mean like fucking. I think therapy of itself, in of itself, is fine, but the practice. Therapy in of itself is not fine. See, I had a cousin, and I've talked about her so goddamn much on this channel because she pisses me off. She was like this very feminist chick who would argue a lot on Twitter. And back then, I'd be like, I'd never use Twitter. It's the most dog shit site ever. But now I use it all the time. But back then, I didn't. And she would use it all the time and argue like feminist stuff. Like, oh, feminism is blah, blah, blah. Feminism is like the most Jewish thing of all Jewish things you can fucking find. Anyways, she would argue for that a lot, and it got on my nerves eventually. She became a psych major, and she would diagnose me with a lot of shit. You know the amount of stuff she diagnosed me with? I can make a list. BPD, autism, ADHD, split personality. Fucking what else was there? Definitely BPD. I don't know, ADD. I don't know. There was a bunch of shit she diagnosed me. Fucking depression, fucking anxiety disorder, fucking... Shut up, whore. You know, it was so bizarre because she would bring out her DSM and like, I'm gonna diagnose you today. You need to answer some questions. Tell me about your day-to-day life. All women are children, at least with the autism. It's a boomer TV trope BS, yeah. She gave me the list. So there's only one elfinpsyop personality, got it. The average psych students think they're the mentalist. That's the thing with psych majors. They all think that they're so fucking smart when they don't have a speck of intelligence in their fucking head. And they're literally just fucking reading off of a book that's based on bullshit. And and fucking like pseudoscience. You know? I'm a psych major. I ain't gonna diagnose no one with shit. Psych majors are the second dumbest majors by far. It's gender studies, then psych majors. If someone's gay, you can tell what fucking course they're studying. It's always gender studies, psychology, some art thing, art school shit. Never STEM, by the way. Never STEM. Maybe they were doing engineering and dropped out because their creative minds are too... Film school? That's a good one. Sociology is a good one, yes. That's actually funny she says that. There's a YouTuber out there who says all this stuff to blame on Jews and is actually because of feminism. Even they can't agree with each other. Proof. All the stuff people blame on Jews is actually because of feminism. Where are they from? Israel? I was smart enough for some ended up in trades. You're in trades? You're Mexican. Tell me how I know. You're Mexican. Are you Mexican? Like, are you Latinx? Fuck theater, kids. If you breathe manually, you're living life on autopilot. That's an offensive stereotype? What? Why is everything an offensive stereotype? Hello, Elfin. How's the new place? It's pretty cool. Being a VTuber could be split personality. I don't get that either. Like, I've seen people talk about how, like, oh, my personality is completely different on stream. Mine isn't. Like, I know it sounds really fake and gay to be like, guys, I'm so authentic on stream. I don't see a reason to change my personality, you know what I mean? And that probably, like, reduces the quality of my content because maybe a lot of VTubers make that switch from IRL to VTuber stuff so that they can have that like difference with their lives, and I don't have that. And because my life is so jumbled in with my online life, it just does, there's no separation. I despise the word Latinx so bad. I'm sorry. Mexicans don't go in trade, that's why they're paid so low. It's easy to not change your personality when you don't talk to people IRL. By the way, this song is Cyborg, if you can hear it. Can you guys hear it? Yeah, this is Cyborg. Me tonight. I think they're talking about YouTube policy. Elfin. Oh, really? It's a little quiet? Fuck. Anyways, what was I talking about? Just depressing, nihilistic shit. You know, when I was like 14, I was massively nihilistic. Every fucking 14-year-old goes through that emo phase. I'm right about this because I know for a fact that they do. Because I've seen a bunch of them. I had this fucking girl in middle school who would talk to me about a bunch of shit. And I was like a huge Minecraft autist back in the day. She would talk to me about a bunch of shit online. And she said something like, "Hey, Elfin, I think I might have depression." So I just looked her dead in the eye and I was like, "You're so fucking cringe for falling for the psyop on Instagram where they're just claiming to have depression. You're so fucking cringe for that." And she was just like, "Okay, Jesus." And then from then on, she never told me any secrets ever. And she kept everything from me after that. And I was never her friend anymore. So technically I had a friend and I lost her because I was way too straight up. I was always skeptical about the mental illness shit since I was really young. But I'll be honest, I've fallen for it multiple times. Because I've had, like, shit mental health from, like, ages ago. But it's not even... The thing is, it's not mental health. It isn't mental health. You know what it is? It's the environment around you. It's the situation that you're in, and it's how your fucking brain handles it. You can say it's mental health, but realistically speaking, it's the world, you know? And all the pressures and all the news that you fucking take in, all the negativity, it like builds up inside your head, and then you claim to have like depression and shit. It's not depression, it's the fucking world. You know, it's not, saying it's depression is narcissistic, because that's like, that sounds fucking awful to say. But it's you're just thinking in like a very bottled up perspective. You're thinking about yourself there. You know? You're thinking about yourself and you're thinking about, "Oh, why is my brain like this? Maybe I'm special." It's not you. You know? 100 years ago, almost no one had depression. Yeah, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, because it wasn't like, mental illness was like vastly not looked into back then." Yeah, because people had material things that they didn't have to like, people back then didn't have subscription services. They didn't have like these fucking, they had money in their hands. They had cash, physical cash that they could touch and hold and feel. They had a family a lot close by. They could buy houses. They could go to university, and it would be like a one-time, lifetime opportunity. And their homes were like all nice and fucking prospering and fucking, there were no immigrants. I say that as an immigrant. I'm just saying, there were a lot of things, you know? They just didn't have the leisure time to indulge it. They had purpose and pussy. Imagine if Christmas service were going through a coliseum. All therapy would be so brutal yet so freeing. 100% they think the pain is without a source, but in reality, they just have shit life syndrome. Yes. I hate the concept of like, some people just have depression, you know? It's like genetics. You're just kind of, sometimes you're just kind of born with it, you know? You're born that way. It just like comes from your family. You just feel anxiety all the time. Because it's genetics, it's hereditary. It's fucking not. Stop fucking saying bullshit to me and gaslighting me into thinking my brain is fucked when it really isn't. And you're gonna give me antipsychotics or antidepressants or whatever just to make me feel something or like happy or something. That's not what I want to feel. I feel true ecstasy when I'm like I said, when I create the most bullshit memes in the world. When I make a Minecraft video that's so bullshit and will barely get any views, but it's fucking nice to just create. And then it just makes me think like maybe what we're lacking is just like, I don't know. It sounds really hippie. It sounds really hippie, but maybe what we're lacking is the ability to create. You know, man was created in God's image. But could be the other way around, you know. God was created in man's image, so therefore humans are meant to create more. Do you know what I mean? And that's what fulfills you more, is the act of creation. Not even like the fucking end product. It's the creation itself. It's the act of it itself. Does that sound really fucking hippie? I think it does. I genuinely think it does sound hippie. Coming from someone like me who has like barely any talents. I feel like I got the stroke of luck when I started streaming because I was relatable to a lot of people because I just kind of bullshitted and didn't know what I was doing, and I was just like all over the place and drinking constantly and like I didn't feel good about myself ever. And people saw that and they were like, yeah, dude. They either thought two things. She's so easy to exploit, or I want to see where this disaster is headed. And I want to see her crash and burn. You know? Create more instead of being on Twitter. The world likes to punish effort too, unfortunately. Cannon Maggots, welcome to Cannon Maggots, Evil Lair, welcome. You see that college person that failed her essay for using the Bible as a source? Oh my fucking god. The title is accurate to what I'm dealing with too. Well, everyone in their young adult teen life faces that, right? Yeah, this dude looks pretty chill. I wanted to see where the episode goes, but no crash and burn. Twitter shitposts are a form of creation too. Are they? Not gonna lie, you were promoted on YouTube. I saw your stream and thought the dumpster fire is alright. Oh, reminds me of when I was 21. Bingo! I am 21. Is it always like this? To all the older people, is it always like this? Is it always as fucked as this at this age? You get less cringe later. I'm in my late 20s and 7 years into alcoholism. So you started when you were like... When did you start then? When you were like 20? And now you're 27? Yeah, bone pain comes. Oh, don't say that. Don't say the bone pain comes. Funny, it gets better. Is that you learn to accept more things. Focus more on what matters and less on what doesn't. I lost 80 pounds going off on the OG Coca-Cola by 22. Let's wait until you start getting proper adult hangovers and show over for you. I'm in my 40s. The period between 1925 was the worst of my life. Tends to get worse. Depends on outlook, I guess. Yeah, 21 is rough if you don't got plans. How it feels to be older than someone and see a flash of your former self in them. I found even I woke up to one of your videos and I found it pretty interesting. I need to make more videos. Wonder Bubble is actually right though. It only gets worse. Don't drink every day for another 10 years or your liver is at risk. That's not a good way of persuading me. Potato Man, thank you for the one gifted membership. Also, I'm back from the Discord. Will you watch the Game Awards? No, not really. Why am I getting Twitch notifications? What the fuck? I did get like one of the Twitch sounds. You know, I applied to get my Twitch thing back. They're not gonna accept it though. They hate me. They fucking hate me, dude. Everyone fucking hates me. It's like I made like some mistakes, you know. Maybe it's like a generally dislikable personality, and like I only get like people that are like on the same boat of like mishaps as me, and they're like, whatever, you know. No, the only reason I'm on Twitch is because I have my old clips there. I have my old stuff that I really care about there, and it's just all gone. Yeah, Elfin, you should watch the Game Awards. Could be some good cringe. Is that copyrighted or some shit? You asked for peace 5 times. The only way to get attention is to raise a huge fuss on Twitter and get enough people behind you. I can't do that. Audience reflects the streamer. Most people only get the same boat of mishaps as them. You get a bit of a wider range. I don't get that. What? Watch it drunk, lol. I could, but... Oh man, I'm not on my first shot. I'm on... How many shots is it? I would say on my 3rd? Ish? Found your Twitter shitpost stuck around because of the Cyber 9K connection. Oh yeah. The world is a small fucking place. Which is very favorable to certain people. Especially the bigger streamers. I don't remember how I found your comment, but you're a wonderful break from the rest of your YouTube scene. Closer to my IRL views than I'm allowed to express elsewhere. There are a bunch out there like me, man. There are a bunch. I'm not special, dude. But that's the problem. You don't have to be special. I don't know why a lot of people have this thing where they have to be special. I've always had that thing, you know, the imposter syndrome, where you wanna feel special. So you try to find it in disorders. You try to find it in like special interests. You try to find it in like your opinions maybe, and all this builds up because any interest that you get into, you're never truly welcome because either you don't know enough about it or you're not enough skilled about it or other shit, or maybe it's for older people, or maybe it's for younger people, and maybe it's too hip for you and you're just like way too much of a normie, or maybe you're too weird for it, and it just like all of these things, you know, you'll never truly belong to in any fucking place unless you like genuinely stop caring. And that's not possible for a human being to just stop caring. You know what I mean? It's impossible. So how the fuck, too weird for, shut up, man. How the fuck can you enjoy literally anything? If you're a person that cares, right? Either you like mold your brain into thinking that you just don't care, which is pretty much lying to yourself and gaslighting yourself for like years on end until it finally hits. And it's also very subjective. So a lot of people, it doesn't work. For a lot of people, it does work. But a lot of people, it just doesn't. What about stoicism? Dude, you guys like throw words around and you're like, dude, maybe you should just be hedonistic. Do you know what the fuck that means? People can't just choose to be a certain way. People can't just choose their mindset. You have barely any control of your consciousness. You have barely any control of your fucking likings or dislikes or the people you're into or the things that you appreciate, or maybe your interests in general. You have no control over it. You are influenced by your surroundings, and that is it. Maybe when you grow up and you have like a better understanding of things and you critique stuff a lot and you maybe have logical reasonings for why you like stuff, even that is influenced by your fucking consciousness. It's influenced by your subconscious. You don't actually control that. How come you have a favorite color? How do you have a favorite color? Did you just think of it when you were younger and it became your favorite color? No, your subconscious preemptively decided, oh my god, I really like green. Green is a really cool color. It suits me. You don't just like logically think, red looks really nice on my complexion. Maybe I like red more. Is your favorite color green? Oh, could you not tell? Is it hard to tell that my favorite color is green? I like your blouse. Hello, this is a very nice t-shirt that I really, really like. It's one of my favorite shirts. Green is the opposite of pink. She's right, person's mind is molded by the environment. Man, I kind of agree, but I kind of don't. I love games, said no one liked games in my family or my friends. That's not it, though. Again, okay, that's not you controlling your fucking brain, though, is it? It's your subconscious thinking, hey, I like games. It's not. Have you ever consciously made a choice that I like a certain thing? Unless some other people like it, and you're like, I want to like it to seem cool. Then you kind of like manipulate your brain into being like, I like this thing. Anonymous, thank you for the 5. Enjoy. Thank you so much. Is that why you haven't changed in 6 or 7 days? How about you kill yourself with that fucking number? It's not even funny. If it was funny, I'd be laughing, but I don't. I like Plants vs. Zombies. Yeah. Elfin just likes to complain. She knows she's cool. Smart. No, I... This is the shrooms talking, ain't it? No, I'm not. I'm not shroomed up right now. That's one of the hardest questions. Hey, how to care without... Dude, every time... You know what? Every time I've had shrooms, I've just been crying. What is up with that? And then I try to figure it out, but I feel like I've run out of time. You know, I'm like going through all the problems in my head, and because it's like very fast paced, you're just kind of like, this is my problem. I have these problems, and I constantly think about these things. How do I fix it? And then they're just like, you have even more, and then they just kind of keep spamming me with problems, and then I'm like, how do I solve it though? The trip is over. Yeah, shrooms have that annoying time limit. Yes! Oh my god, dude. Like, can the time limit not be there? You're in a bad headspace when you start, I presume. When am I not, though? I was in a really good headspace when I first tried it, because I was like, dude, this is gonna be so cool. Especially at certain points, you're not gonna be able to solve all your problems with one trip. Yeah, no shit. I've only microdosed gold on teachers' rooms. And just the world streamers would earn money doing something useful. The world isn't just, so just be glad it worked in your favor for everyone. That's so... Yo, by the way, you are very useless. Just be glad that you can be useless. That's a way to make me feel better. Facts, even if your environment's chill and you feel relaxed, it'd be a good start. Not gonna lie, I had to gaslight myself into liking your stream the first time I watched it, but then I started to relate and actually like yourself. What do you mean gaslight yourself into liking it? Who forced you to do that? I hate video games because of my ex, so environmental influence. No. Shrooms with alcohol, might as well try McNutting. If you keep, you rolled up shrooms, you're gonna get the fix. Honestly, I'm grateful to find value for others in my useless loser life. Streaming is really cathartic. I had that feeling when I first started. Honestly, that's kind of the reason I keep at it. It's like the most like, it's like the one thing where you can just get on and kind of bullshit, and people will just be like, yeah, you know, she's doing something. Does that sound stupid? Zerker, thank you for the 5 gifted. Dude, you don't understand. I think I'm so useless, dude. Like, I don't know how I have a high view count. You guys are here to hear this bitch complain. About what? Why are you here? Why are you here? Just got off work to catch your stream. Why? You think other streamers know? I don't know. Spinal BJ loves you, Uvu. Thank you. Fucking Canadians, man. I like rage baiting you. Alright, the community. Someone said your streams are high quality. As a Belinda guy, blah blah blah. Thank you for the 1 gifted. You guys watch me because if you were a content creator, not to demean you, but you'd be the same as me. You know, you'd be like this like fucking retarded, clueless bitch on the internet who doesn't know what she's doing. So you do like fucking problem after problem. High quality alcohol. Because you make me think of me at some point. High fructose corn syrup. Honestly, I don't know what the factors I've been trying to figure out. I've got ideas, but no real answers. True, I'd burp every stream. For real, though, you make me feel like a kid. Elf was my favorite colored streamer. I was born this way, and you can't make yourself like Elf. You can't just make yourself like that. Bro's using my own points against me. Mega Nerd, thank you for the 5 super chat. I've watched you because you're one of my people, and I want to support you because you care about white people. No, I'd probably do political commentary. See, that's the thing with men. They care about politics so much. I don't care about politics, you know? I don't think I care about politics. What I care about is, like, where we're headed, you know? And I guess that involves a little bit of politics, but, you know, Seg Santa. I used to be a content creator, the content creator I wish I would have been. Just wasn't willing to burn the bridges to share my opinions as openly as you do under his username. Really? It's not that hard, man. I feel like if you're anonymous, it's easier. I mean, I've got doxed many times, so I kind of don't give a fuck anymore. But it is a big thing where you just completely burn bridges. I don't think I can collab with 90% of YouTubers. I've had some that I can collab with, but people in my side of VTubing, like quote unquote edgy and shit, they're either retarded BPD bitches or fucking insufferable to talk to. And I might be one of those. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm normal. But they're impossible to, like, be friends with. So it's not, I don't think it's fun having political friends. And because they always, I don't know, it always becomes, it turns from edgy to, like, just politics after a certain point. Not that I haven't done that. I mean, I have really strong opinions on stuff. You know? You're both. It must have been hard given up the business aspect. Yeah, I don't get a lot of collaborations. I mean, I do get merchandise collab, so which is really cool. I get a lot of, you know, I have no one to thank but my audience. I don't know how, but, like, apparently I get a lot of sales because my fucking fans are so dedicated. It's actually insane. But I have Uvu Market, like, asking to, like, hey, do you want a little figurine of elfinpsyop that you could sell? And I was like, what? Huh? Me? The elfinpsyop? The one that tweets about stupid shit all the time? How the fuck do I have sponsors? You know what I mean? I can't believe that still. Take the Raid Shadow Legends sponsor. Little figurine. Yeah. 90% of your merch goes to Piku. Thank you, Piku. I really appreciate it. 3K away from the hard R on stream. Hell yeah. Spinal is a pred. What? It sounds to me, Elfin, you just have the diagnosed... you just have the diagnosed the meta too well, and now you're in this bubble because others don't really want to think about that meta the same way. Can you expand on that? I said that like a fucking uni student. Like, could you expand on that, please? I'd like you to expand on that, please. Molding on, oh my god, dude. Like, a few people have said now you openly make fun of him. And that's already enough to garner a strong fan base. Can't you see I'm really brown myself? Can you see it? Oh my god, you can see my veins. Can you see them? Can you see my veins? Oh my god, that's sick. The camera's actually catching my veins. It's so cool. Oh my god, that's so cool. Veins, whatever. Whoa, veins. Bleh. I could choose the sand on her airplanes. Oh my god. My favorite plus size brown foid. Nice sandals, Arab. We were invited to meet at the offspring of painter paper and mayonnaise. You can see my chest veins. You can't. This camera doesn't catch that, I guess. My name Jeff. Yo, his name is actually Jeff. His name is Fed Jeff. Yo, what's up, Fed Jeff? Thank you for the 5. Fed Jeff up in the house. There's skin tone of me, a black white girl I used to know. What? I was a fan of self-called crazy VTuber. She could not take my crazy. I was a fan of self-called crazy VTuber. Who was it, man? Gunpie? I don't like when fucking VTubers are like, dude, I have BPD. Or I'm like crazy, dude. No, you're not, bitch. No, it's okay. Maybe she is, right? That's not the issue here. It's just really cringe. No, I like the song a lot. I was excited to join VR Chat last night, but I joined too late for lobby. Aw, my bad. I didn't think there were limits to lobby. Fuck. The only ones who call themselves crazy or girl failure like it's a valid personality trait. Either you hate yourself for being that, or you don't celebrate it. The whole trope of girl failure, which I am a massive part of, if not influenced a lot of people to be a part of, it's really cringe if they celebrate that. They're like, oh my god, I'm such a girl failure. Like, aren't I cute? You either, I can't say that. You either grape them, or you hate yourself. There's no happiness or joy connected to that trope. If there is, then that's not girl failure, quote unquote. You may be the most authentic VTuber. Don't say that. No one is the most authentic anything online. There's always some things that people are not talking about, or maybe they're changing some things or their opinions. No one is ever super authentic on the internet. I try to be as much as I can, but you know, there's obviously things that you can't fully be authentic about. Or I hate the claims of, oh my god, I'm so authentic. That doesn't work. It doesn't make sense online. Online, it doesn't make sense. You obviously change some things. In real life, I can't talk like this. That it's not fucking... How is that authentic if I'm not the same IRL? I don't talk like this IRL. I've never talked to anyone like this IRL. I can do it online, because I'm on a fucking screen. No one cares what I say right now. They're my favorite Albanian streamer. Watching the stream on 2x Stream Suite. Elfin is lying to you. She actually has the most sex out of anyone on the planet. I do, dude. I am such a non-virgin. I love when, you know, I love when that happens. You know, just like, ka, and then it goes up to the stomach and, like, fills up the lungs and shit. You know what I mean? Like the fucking hentais. And it, like, goes up to the stomach and, like, the cervix and, like, goes inside it. Yeah. No one expects streamers to be exactly like they're online in real life. Imitation and time-messing. Conflation. Nope, it's a theater kid. Authentic assumes that the self has some kind of unchanging core, and that we don't actually know if it's even true. Wouldn't it be based on trust then? I think it's fine to separate how you talk depending on the situation. To be fair, it can be based on survival instinct. I went outside and... Did I tell you guys this yesterday? I went outside and there was like this druggy guy that was asking me for money, and I was like, oh, I don't have money, and he was like, everyone has money, man, everyone has money. So I pretended to be a child, you know, and I was like, oh, well, my daddy's gonna give you money. He's like, come in. And he was like, oh yeah, where's your daddy then? What color was he? White, dude. Where's your daddy then? And I was like, oh, he's coming soon. He's gonna give you money. And then I went inside a grocery store because I got really scared. He seemed like he was gonna stab me. Maybe he wasn't, and I was freaking out for no reason. But it just fucking. But how many viewers are from Israel? Can you see in the analytics? Can I? Is there a way I can check? Is there a way you can check the amount of people? Or nah? Chat! I don't think she literally more honor hole than Elf. What? Beggars literally being choosers? What the fuck? Better safe than sorry. About like my new model and stuff, right? Because you're not really aware. I commissioned a VTuber model. Quite expensive, but like, you have to justify all the Donathon earnings, Most of it went to my rent though. But I got a VTuber model, but the rating is gonna cost more. But we'll think about that later. But I was like, this is gonna be like a one-time investment, and once I get it, I'll be so happy because I'll have my own model, dude. And then I can fucking stream with it, and it'll be so cool. My own model. But this again comes into the thing I was saying earlier about fulfillment and how you just never feel fulfilled about in anything in your fucking life. And I'm one of those people. No matter what step I take or what dream I achieve, I wanted to become an astronaut when I was younger. I feel like if I did become an astronaut and went into space, I'd find a way to kill myself in space. Because that's like the best way to die. In space, just like drifting through space is like the most terrifying thing you can think of. Seriously, like think about it. You're like drifting through space. Your oxygen is running out. You can see Earth. And then you'll finally see, oh my god, the Earth was flat after all. Oh my god, it's over. Top 5 bleeding out spots. Let's do a list. So, number 1, obviously Ryan Gosling on top, bleeding out in the snow in the middle of a forest. Maybe with your pet dog as an added bonus. That definitely is number 1. Imagine the snow coming down. You're in like on a staircase with like snow everywhere, and your dog is right next to you, like fucking pouting, like and you're like petting him, and you're like, ah, I'm about to die. Top number ways of dying: bleeding out in the snow spot. Number 2, in a bathtub listening to music. Cut your wrist up, fucking bleeding out in the bathtub. The entire fucking tub is filled with your blood. And you slowly die. Constantine style death is what I like to call it. With a cigarette in your mouth and wine glass in your hand, so you can't even differentiate what's the red wine and what's your fucking blood. Don't get too graphic. It's not graphic though, it was in Constantine. What's next? Another one is like, maybe like, okay, is this gonna be too graphic for some girl I did that? Wow, not at school though. Listening to Joji. Another one is blowing up a critical infrastructure in your country. Right? You just go in like bomb-wristed, like Ted Kaczynski style, just fucking blow it up. And you die in a very cool, heroic way. Lonely Pier watching the sunset on the ocean. It is a Mongolian VTuber called Genghis Khan. What the fuck? How about ODing on coke in a bathroom at a club? No, that's so many deaths. It's not unique at all. It's actually really fucking lame. Why would you ever want to die of an overdose unless it's like some psychedelic? Because a psychedelic would imply you live like a million lives during that like death phase, like you're about to die and the DMT mixes in with the fucking psychs you took, and then it's like 10 times better. You know what I mean? Can you big music, please? No, I can't. I will forever be what I am. A pick-me. Taking out the power grid or something is pretty based, actually. Yeah, exactly. Some critical infrastructure. But I think the top one for me would be space. I think looking in... Oh my god, my OBS is disconnected. Okay, we're back. it should be fine now. I don't know when my Ethernet disconnects for a second. I'm really sorry, guys. It like disconnects and I don't know how to fix it. And there's no fixing it ever. So I'm just gonna have to suffer like this. You know, it's fine. Every day you should suffer a little bit. Coke kind of mid. I hate Coke, yeah. You know what I ate today? I ate a sandwich. I ate a tuna mayo sandwich. It was very fucking good. Could be loose. Probably. There's a Japanese male VTuber who is also a politician and he plays DVD. Cool. I got gaslit into thinking it was my internet, lol. No, it's me. Does my stream normally lag all the time? Did you make it yourself? Yeah. I do this like really... You guys are probably gonna call me a child for this. I don't eat the sides. I don't like it. It's like extra calories for what? The fucking brown part of the fucking bread? You know? Not just here and there, most out interference. Call the internet guy again? Like every 20 minutes on average? Ah, that's so annoying! Since you return, there's been some consistent lag issues. It buffers a lot. I can't tell if it's my internet though most of the time. You don't need it because it's brown. You don't need the crust. I don't like the crust. But with pizza specifically, I love crust so much. So I get the cheese-filled crust. And then I don't eat the pizza. I just eat the crust. You know? Exercising free will. Bro, I'm an adult. It's not like my mom's gonna fucking look at it and be like, what the fuck? You wasted food? You know, I'm an adult living alone. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I could get rid of fucking crust and feed it to my cat for all I care. Office having connectivity issues because a Radka blew himself up near the server farm. We can just do workouts and send those calories somewhere useful, you know? It's supposed to be somewhat nutritious to eat the crust. Yeah, it could be that you're not using shielded Ethernet cable. Did you dip it in anything, the pizza crust? Yeah. Usually like garlic mayo or something, you know? Just buy cheese sticks. I love cheese sticks, dude. When you live alone, you can dump any food you don't like in the trash. Yeah, I don't care, man. Summon your cat here? I don't know where she is. I don't know where she'll pull up every now and then again. If you feed any bread, etc. to animals, do care about the amount as it tends to expand. Yeah, I love crust. I eat pizza crust the next morning as breakfast whenever I have pizza. Yeah! Yeah, you get it, dude. Let me put you on the pita pizza's easiest snack and you can protein load it. Today gaming or yapping only? No, I'll play some games. I'll play horror games, maybe horror game time today. I haven't played horror games at all, so it's just kind of like, you gotta play horror, man. It's a horror-thon. But I felt like shit. And I wasn't gonna stream at all. And you guys would have been like, where is she? And I would have been like rotting in my bed drinking fucking alcohol. You know? Garlic bread is really good. I like the main course. We'll only give her the mint to sell. Nice share, bro. Thanks. Bro, is this an AK Netflix? That's dope. Yeah, it is. I have a little bit of sleep again. Game Awards later, it's like an hour and a half. It's in like an hour and a half. What is the Game Awards? What is it? Is it the same shit as like the Streamer Awards? I don't really care though. I love sauce, peps, and mushrooms and olives. Your chain hard as fuck. Thank you. The Corporate Sludge Awards. Sick necklace. Often you're gonna hate it. Game Awards are gay and retarded. It's gay as fuck. Popularity contest. You promised VR chat party. Oh, I gotta set up my VR. Literally, who in chat would want to watch several hours of Game Awards? Yeah, no one. I thought we had VR chat party. Gay Awards is a paid propaganda commercial. You'll get more views if you react to it. I don't care about views, bro. Why would I fucking make my followers suffer? just for some extra normie views of people that already dislike me anyways. They're just gonna come in and be like, are you a VTuber? Are you a 50-year-old man with a 15-year-old voice? And I'll be like, yeah, dude, that's me. And then they'll fucking leave. What benefit do I get? Heck, I'll lose more actual viewers that want to watch me for me. They'll be here for like, we're not here for fucking game awards. Elfinpsyop. Little gremlin, poor little guy lost in the shots. My rare controls are coming tomorrow. I can't wait to touch Bone Ticker. The only reason to watch the Game Awards is to see the game announcements. But if you love making us suffer, yeah, with me, Nick. With me, dude. I like making you guys suffer with me. With alcohol and horror games soon. You get a bunch of normie tourists popping, that's for sure. All VTubers are 40-year-old men pretending to be underage girls. Dude, I could have a thing where I could just like, how are you liking the new place? Pretty good. Jason here! We're looking to run Blistics. How was uni? Pretty shit. I could have a thing where I have like the thumbnail, like, VTubers are not 50-year-old men. And then like, can't say that until you get it another 300 bucks. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're so close to that. No. I'm like 2 shots ahead of you. I wonder who it's gonna be that donates like the last like probably 50 or something when it gets to 10K. Like, say it right now. Oh my god. It's the hard R for 10K, man. What was I thinking, dude? Do I want to lose my channel? Do I want to lose my channel? I don't know. I'm in the 40s, a voice changer and anime and OBS, and I'm in business. Do you care about your subscriber count or likes or videos or streams more? I honestly, I'll be honest, and this might just be me. I've never really cared about my YouTube subscribers because, no, I mean, I do care about them specifically. I don't care about the count. Like, right now it's at like 28. I don't really look at it much, you know? I guess that's why I don't do like achievements. It's because like, I feel like dwelling on that shit just makes you feel worse. Cause then you like compare. Hey, I'm doing this and like, why am I not getting as many views? You know what I mean? Shut up, you know what I meant. I don't mean like you guys. I mean like, I don't care about the count. I don't look at numbers. Because if you do, you do the comparisons, you get more brain worms, and I have many brain worms as is, you know? I already get so many fucking brain worms. Doing that would only make me worse and make me not want to stream. And I've gotten up like, number go up, neuron activation until it doesn't go up, then depression. Exactly, it's a vicious cycle. Why would you want to put yourself through that? She hates us. Shut up! A number is a number. Just do things because you enjoy doing it. I'm just saying, I've had the experience of monitoring my numbers. And I'll be honest, it fucking sucks when you care so much. You're like looking at your numbers, oh my god, I didn't have as many viewers today. Oh my god, I didn't get that many likes on this video. It sucks. Usually if I get more likes or more stuff on average, it's like, dude, I might be doing something good here. Maybe I should keep at it, you know what I mean? But then there's also the factor that, are you doing something that you don't actually enjoy but you're getting views for it? And then you're doing it more even though you don't enjoy doing it? That's a major factor that you need to keep into account. Like, you're just doing it because you're getting higher views on that stuff. And that's something I don't want to do myself because I already struggle with creating shit as is. Because I lack motivation. Like, nothing else. And if I did something I didn't like doing, I would lack even more motivation. And it would fucking suck. You're right, though it's relative bar and then you're feeling finally smooth and consistent. I would take the opinion of those who call VTubers 50-year-old more seriously if those making the joke were older than Nintendo DS. How old is Nintendo? I only have 12 subs and it's not even a big deal. That's how you distract you guys, creatives and fans. That's how they distract you guys, creatives and fans. Because then your actual audience expects that content. I literally only care about VTuber statistics. Oh, I see. I've been told motivation is less than discipline, as you can at least train and maintain the latter. Really? I guess. I guess that makes sense, but I've never been a disciplined person. You know, my stepdad, he was really into like the word discipline. His entire thing was that he wanted me to be more disciplined, and he wanted to discipline me by giving me like orders consistently and beating me if I don't listen to his orders, or like I had to follow a strict schedule for discipline. And the moment I left that place, I stopped being disciplined, and I got irked. I got like really irked by the word of like discipline. It makes you feel I don't like it. I don't like the word discipline. So when people use it in like common language for like, oh, you should be more disciplined, I'm just like, kill yourself. You know what I mean? I don't like the word discipline. Same, but it's always felt like being told to do something just because, and that kills all incentive. Yeah. Say it in the Chinese way, discipline. Discipline. Rubu Ramon. Discipline. I'm actually Chinese, so I can say this. It seems like a more conflated simply discipline with punishment. Yeah, I did. Elfin Flo, would you rather someone say correction? Shut up. Not with my stepdad. Ew. Yo falling Bing chilling. That makes much more sense now. Can't you see I'm yellow? Can't you see I'm yellow? Can you see that? When you're told to do something that you were going to do, and that makes you lose all motivation. Yeah. Minus social credit score. You think a geisha like me would have any credit score to begin with? As if! Discipline means shit. Gross. Oh, sir, CCCP. CCP. Actually, it's CCCP for China. Why are you laughing? Is it because I'm Asian or autistic? Who isn't Chinese at this point? You should be proud of what you've accomplished in life. I think you'll go lucky. Bleach yellow. Homer Simpson looking all. That's Lego minifigure. Wait, Lego minifigure? Look. I am a Lego. Lego. Let me grab my alcohol. Oh, yes. Alcohol is grabbed and put down. CCCP. Why did my shit die again? I think it's lagging again, isn't it? Just my life. You know, I get new internet and it still bullshits like this. Hi, what have I missed? Not much. I've just been yapping. How fast the most cute necklace? The fuck? Why am I getting so many compliments on the AK necklace? You guys like it that much? Welcome to Sherry Walk. Can I take an order, please? Can I take an order, please? That also means you can swap out her head. To be fair, 80 stations go to great length to avoid getting tanned. Fortnite added speakers to the game, by the way. Oh my god, don't make me play Fortnite. Groovy Netflix. What's the percentage of alcohol in that bottle? 35%. 35%. Well, I like it because I'm American. Hey, Bobby, look, I'm American. Ooh, I think I'm gonna use my credit card. Do you have anything non-dairy? Anything gluten-free? No build goes hard. Hey, I play no build a lot. I play no build a lot. So Mexican. Wait. Necklace confirms you're Mexican in essence. What, guys? What if I make a tuna mayo sandwich on stream? Do you guys want to watch me make a tuna mayo sandwich? No credit card, cash only. No credit card, cash only, please. Okay, hold on. Let me get you a sandwich, chat. We're back.
good, they're posted so abundantly. The pain never goes away. It's here forever. It's just gonna stay. Loaded gun seems nicer every day. My coffin's pretty. Maybe
Okay,
I
ow.
delay.
Ow. Yo. Oh. I got the mayo. I got the tuna. I got the tuna. And I got the bread. Okay, we're gonna. If you went to kitchen, does this count as cooking stream? It does, right? This is cooking stream. I didn't wash my hands, so. Okay. One side's off. One side's off. What's the name of the song? This one? It's called Bad Takes Only Green Frogs Keep Me Company. Okay. And then we do this part. Boom. And then this. Such a child. Go fuck you. Imagine not eating crust. I'm sorry, I already discussed this. I don't like the crust of bread. Okay? Oh, this is a Cyborg 9K song. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put the bread on my keyboard. Okay. Now, you take the tuna. Ugh. Oh my god, Speaker. Look, Speaker's here. It's because she saw the tuna. 21 and still refuses to eat crust. Hey, what did you expect? What did you expect from someone like me? A responsible adult that eats the crust and utilizes it and turns it into breadcrumbs and turns it into pankos and then uses it to make fried karage? Boom. Is this white bread? Yeah. And then you take the mayo and you just like... No, Speaker don't. Speaker don't. Ha! Ah! Too much mayo. Ah! Speaker, fuck off. You can't feed Nick for the tuna. Speaker, fuck off. I'm serious. Speaker! Okay, and then here's this, you know what? You know what? Okay, wait, hold on. And then I'm just gonna do this. Okay, there we go. Here's the sandwich. Do you like it? Like it? The UK sandwich special is actually really fucking good. Is that a tuna sandwich or my grandma having a stroke? It's been yo, thank you for the 5. Does your grandma make these? Because these are really good. Just like Auntie used to make. Tickle her back lips, it'll be funny. This is the whitest Alpha's ever been. There you go. Why doesn't this gremlin just leave the room and leave Speaker in the chair? Fine. No, Sprinkle. She licked my thing. Fuck off, Speaker, please. I'll give you a tuna if you fuck off. Okay, wait. Fine, wait. Have some fucking patience, child. Here. Wait. Wait. That's my sandwich. Here you go. She's so spoiled. Bro, can I do anything right in my life then? Give Speaker some tuna. I did! Some my cum coming out when I talk about your mother. You see that? Who wants a tuna mayo sandwich and whiskey? What is this? Rum, Caribbean rum, and tuna mayo sandwich. Who up with me? The elfinpsyop diet. Who up? That much mayo is disgusting. You just don't get it. You just don't get it. Oh shit. Pass the rum, keep the sandwich. You guys don't like it? Oh my god, that's good. Speaker, can you leave now? Leave. Alright, come here, Speaker. Go there, go there. Shoo, shoo. Shoo, shoo, kitty. Thank you. Now don't come here, okay? God damn, bro. Sorry, Chad. I know she's a nuisance. Hi, Chad. Hi, Elf. Hi, Speaker. Hello. You look like we're still at war. It's either this or Goislop. Pick your poison. Eat McDonald's or this. It's like my family's even, but I've still got now tried tuna or mayo. It's worth it. Don't say, bro, that's bubonic. And so cool is borderline furry core. I mean, yeah, I've seen the effects happen in true time. This sounds like the fucking FNAF song. Please don't let us get in. Don't walk us over. Ain't nothing what you thinking. Speaker's gonna shit in our room just to make you a little angrier. Can I get a hello? My name is Deadbeat Dad. Hello, Deadbeat Dad. You know how much shit do you have this type of bread? How much shit do you have in this type of bread? This bread? Oh my god, I have an idea. I'm sorry, guys. Don't hate me for this. Plushie refunded. Membership canceled. Whatever. You're just jealous. Boutoir, thank you for the 2 super chat. Everything is haunted. Do you think I'm stupid? No. Everything is haunted. Everything is awesome. I'm kind of disappointed. I thought you were base. Why don't I hear? If you come to my streams thinking, oh my god, I can't wait to watch a base streamer, you're kind of not gonna get that. If I wanted to be just a fucking base, I'm so base, watch me hear the N-word 100 times. Anyone can be that. My N-words come out authentically when I'm in distress. And I want to use it in a much more authentic manner. I don't just say the word because that gives it no value. It has no meaning behind it if you just spur it out at the fucking whatever moment you want. It should come out in distress or in the moments where you truly feel like there's no other way to combat this situation than to say the word. If I throw it around, it's not going to have any value. I don't remember starting the stream, but I just woke up to you. That's so cool. Base Elfin only comes out when the whole bottle is empty. What if I told you I'm not black? Okay, good. He's basically ulting, which uses a funny word. I scream, yeah, ulting. I scream when I'm working in the vineyard. She values slurs, she's on cheap and they're using haphazardly. Exactly. Most adult shows fail at this simple lesson. Will you say it if I piss you off? Maybe, depends. I'm so tired I don't even remember falling asleep. But your point should be more convincing than using a word to win an argument. Ignoramus. There's the Uncle Ruckus clip about that. About what, using slurs more like with more meaning behind it? Do you ever use obscure slurs? I did have an entire list of them. They're so obscure that it doesn't even matter. Like, you can say them. I feel like... Oh, hey. I feel like wallback is like something that just... No, bedback is something that's not even offensive, is it? Is it offensive? Is it offensive? Is it offensive to say... Yeah, changing up your vocabulary and you start using jungle monkey. Can you not? Oh, my bad. Sorry, I didn't know it was an actual slur. I thought it was just like a joke. Is that an actual slur?